Twitch and recording for YouTube. So, well, I'm not big enough to be monetized, so I don't think anyone's going to give a damn. Alrighty, go ahead. Ooh. So yeah, what do you think of this new update? I My understanding is, yeah. What class did it come in as, if you don't mind? A C. Okay, that's in line with what Slip said this morning, where he had an A and a C come in. I've managed to get hold of a map to a sentinel nest. So, okay. Where the royal tools, right. Now, alright, so what did you do to find your ship? Alright, I did a good amount of that earlier this morning, and I got quite a few shards of glass. And I found this Sentinel Pillar map. Sentinel Boundary map, is that another pillar? Alright. I found me another little Sentinel fight. Alright, here we go. I suppose I could go up and start taking them on in space. If I understand, destroying the Sentinel capital ship will do it. Oh, it said... Yeah. Ah, okay. Oh, I've instigated the hell out of it now. Yeah. Well, these crab things are... Yes, they will. Ah, thank you, thank you. You know what? Yeah, let's take this to the sky. I got a much better advantage up there than I do down here. Bust out the squid squad and take them on in space. Pull in the third person for this. Oh, I'll tell you what, Navy, if nothing else, this dogfight's going to make for some beautiful footage. That's all right. I'm just above my personal freighter, and it's got a combat frigate. I've got my jacked out squid and 4 squids in my squadron. These suckers is about to die. Because I just love a dogfight game. From that 4.0 update, I had a lot of shit screwed up. All kinds of tech missing, needed to be fixed, needed to be reinstalled. I had to go through all my mods and find the good ones and either fix or reinstall them. It was ridiculous. Yeah, that was one of the things that killed me. Like, they would leave, they halved the number of mods that you could have for a particular tech across the board. And so we went from 6 to 3. And they would leave like 4 or 5 in, which would leave your ship broken. But then they would take out, innocent tech like your scanners, or your weapons, and claim that that was their new packaged tech deal. So yeah, it was a mess. I actually left the game for a good while over it. Oh, here we go. Capital ship time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it's going to take quite a bit. This is not going to be a cakewalk, I can tell you that. Right now I'm running down its side hoping that I can fucking take out all of its guns. I'll leave my squad to deal with his fighters. I'm gonna try to take out the fucking big guy. At least that's the idea. Yeah, I'm just running down the side of the capital ship and taking out his defensive guns. And that's dropping his health quick. But yeah, watch your shield. Oh shit. That's not actually working with the autosave. Unless you time it just right, you won't lose anything, but you won't manage the handoff duplication either. Uh-huh. Oh, so you're able to bypass the autosave then with that. Nice. Very nice. Thank you for that tip. Well, that's, you know, according to another player, the handover does still work. What you got? What you got? Oh yeah, well, that was, like I say, that was one of the things that they did with that 4.0 is it was across the board. It wasn't just ships or just suits or just MTs. It was everything. Come on, you bullet sponge. There it goes. Oh, that is nice. Beautiful graphics. Rare item found. Dreadnought AI fragment. All right, there we are. There is the map for our new capital ship or interceptor ship. No, just out of curiosity, when I logged on, I went to my settlement planet, pulled up my Discovery tab, looked at the system, and the moon just happened to be a corrupted planet. That's what I needed. And then I get up here, and it's this beautiful anomaly planet with gravity storms. So today's been gorgeous. I have a completely new base planet to build on with unique weather and the Sentinel corruptions to do the entire thing with. Get back into cockpit mode here. Slow down before I plow into the side of a mountain. Alright. Not big on the color. Not sure on the body style. But apparently, since we can have way more than one, and I'm sure it follows No Man's deal where every system's probably going to be a different color. Okay, harmonic brain. I'm gonna have it simply for the uniqueness of having one. Whether I use it or not, of course, will depend on how it comes out. Slippy said it was in these abandoned sentinel places, abandoned sentinel camps or something. Oh, hello, viewer. Welcome to the new Interceptor update. Oh, you can get some real distance with a Minotaur on a gravity storm. So this gravity anomaly, all right, you know how anomalous planets, they have storms, but they don't always hurt you. This one has a gravity storm, and it makes it seem as if it's a low gravity planet. It's not like a tornado, though. I've had that. I've had one kill. I had the same tornado kill me 2 times. No, this is like just it's not harmful, but it makes the planet as if it's a low grav. So this mech suit's clearing like 3 to 4 times its normal jump distance. Yeah, I'm clearing trees like the Incredible Hulk over here. That was a nice short hop. And we're here.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Kick monolith. Make sure I have what I need for this. There we go. Down a little save point. Make sure I get this answer just right. central processing unit of a Sentinel Interceptor ship. Circuitry appears stable, pulsing with regular electrical heartbeat. No longer reacts angrily to my presence. Docile. Alright, let's get this little puppy in and up in the air.
Technology prepared.
Alright, charge equipment with warp cell, warp hypercore, or radiant shard. Okay. Tritium or radiant shard. And this thing looks like a battery charger for a DeWalt drill. Alright. Pugnium or radiant shards. You can see we're going to have to pack a lot of radiant shards. Sentinel cannon, ship gun. Oh my, my, my. Pilot interface. Rocket launcher phase beam. Our supercharged stats. And rather than swap ship, because we are not giving away old Rust Bottom, we are going to claim ship. There we are. Oh my, yes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure how I feel about the frayed wires at the steering column. Everything else looks good. Let's take her for a spin. Oh, now this is nice. Alright, so its Sentinel cannon appears to be a bulk caster. Let's move the tech here into supercharge. It looks like we can install quite a bit of our normal tech. I don't see anything you can't have. Its hyperdrive range as an A class is very, very nice. Burned. I like that name. I may just keep that name. We're going to keep the old girl for now. While we're working on her, we're going to seek out another one. I hate the idea I may have to scrap a ship on this save. Alright, we're gonna have to go to ground. What have we got here? Build practice. Alright. This is one of the places where I do a little bit of building and practicing, showing folks how to build things. It's the site of a former base, and things are a bit of a mess. but we'll stop in. Just want to take a quick count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So just to be safe, the Triumph of the Viking is getting traded in. Oh, wrong side. And that takes care of that ship.
Shields down. All right, let's take her to the space station. I do like the graphics. He may be right. The space station looks a little different. I do like the canopy graphics on this very, very much.
Alrighty. Let's get her upgraded to an S-class. And let's use up some of these. That should be good enough. And away we go. So we have 4 supercharged slots. That is good. That's going to allow me to put anti-gravity well. Well, what's that? This will allow me to put 1 weapon and possibly my hyperdrive or my pulse cores as the second supercharge. Not the best grouping I could hope for. Again, it looks a little boxy, and this is not my color style. So currently I'm going to hold off on burned, although I may wind up keeping it. We'll see. Let's go check out a few amenities. Let's check the ground speed. I don't expect a high maneuverability like I have in Rust Bottom, but let's see. Oh, they were not kidding. It does hover. Okay, folks, I'm going to land, get one of my ships over here, and we're going to do a brief experiment.
for this, we'll just use my good old everyday rust bottom. No, I'll tell you what we'll use. We'll use the Utopia Speeder, which is from the last expedition just recently ended. This is their quote-unquote land speeder that they just gave us for completing the expedition. Like all good Expo tech, it's available across all your saves. Let's go ahead and hop in it and give it a test. So we're going to lift off. We are traveling at 20 U per second. I'm not touching anything other than the left stick to steer. So let's hit the brakes. And 20 U per second, regardless of what direction you're going, that is the slowest you can go. You cannot go slower. Just for everyone's knowledge, this is pretty much confirming what I already knew, that that's it. You're stuck at 20 U per second as the slowest speed. Now, the new Sentinel ship, Burn, is a cool sound. Has this. Anti-gravity well gently detaches the starship from gravitational fields. If I'm not mistaken, that is what causes this new Sentinel Interceptor the ability to do this. She is literally hovering in the same respect that a helicopter would. And that seems to maintain regardless of the orientation of the ship. Let's check out her utilities. They seem to be the same as any of the other ships. Recharge equipment. Pugnium or radiant shard for the anti-gravity well. Tritium or radiant shard for the pulse engine. Radiant shard, hypercores or warp cells for the crimson core, which I'm guessing is our hyperdrive, and then sodium nitrate or radiant shard for shields. So it's looking like, for the most part, we do not have to spend tons of time mining new material, the radiant shards, etc. It looks like when you look that standard tech works with the new tech, which again is something that everyone I think is going to be really, really happy with. HG has been very good always. Lately, though, many community members talk about a lack of substance in terms of tech, storyline, plotline, lack of useful items, things that are player requested, not dev thought of. We appreciate the devs as always, of course. You guys do a fantastic job always. But there are many player requests, reasons for exploration, new content, even small amounts, things that we can chase down and do and see. That's what we're after. That's what we want. Posters, grass, Quicksilver items, those are all okay. And we're great with those. But there are, and have been for a long while, some player requested comment that it seems like HG has kind of ignored, which would be a real shame if that were the case. I know amongst the PlayStation group that I'm a part of, one of the big requests is new tech. Another big request, actually, come on, HG, let us color our ships. We can color our suits. We can color our buildings. We can color our freighters. We can damn near color anything in the game. Anything in the build menu, 90% of it has a color option. For those OCD folks that want everything the same color, this is a great option. So come on, give us that on these ships. Money sinks, things that after 2,000 hours, when a player is capped out on units and nanites and maybe even Quicksilver, and they can purchase or manufacture anything in the game that they want or need, we need a place to put this money. So we're happy to have money sinks. Things that we can just throw tons of game currency at. And colorizing ships would be a great one. I've talked to multiple players who would pay 50, 500,000 nanites, 1,000,000 nanites to be able to fly an all-black ship by choice, actual black, not that gray-green that passes off for black on the freighters, but an actual black ship. It's one of the most requested among my group. So I fairly feel that the rest of the community would like to see these things too. More exploration, more storyline, more lore, more things to buy, more things to harvest, more things to make.
thank you for the grass, the posters, the signs. Could do without the capes, honestly. But thank you guys. But give us something we want. Give us some substance. And this time you have. Just going to sneak up on this pillar and shut it down. Oh no.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Alrighty, we're going to take a short break. Reset our recording, and we will be